Yeah. 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 Bro, I ain't know, bro. Listen, I had to take my daughter to my mama's house. I had to be there. Then I had to go to my god brother's house. Then I had to take him to my brother's house for him to take her back to my mama's house. But I was tired as hell yesterday. Like, real talk. Because I only get my daughter on the weekend. I only get it on the weekend.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Big J just being there complaining.
That's all. Ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams make their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as
the Chiefs nigga, that's my
to do battle between
the Chiefs nigga, that's my partner. I know he a hoe. Fuck them. Oh, I can't even see the end zone.
On first down, Wentz. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete.
Jabril,
took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Ooh, shit.
So it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I know, my shit is too. They kick it bad.
And they have the football and will set up
that end is the wind. You gotta remember, it's snowing, so it's windy out here.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Good shit, DeAndre. Cause I thought he was gonna come up.
1st and 10 now.
And he was gonna just throw that hoe over to him. He made to throw that hoe over.
Christian Travis.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Slam, X3, 218, chopper.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Derek Barnett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And this one is no good. He missed it, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Crazy thing, that was a good kick.
This was a clear day in September. I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that,
give me that.
the thought process is interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points.
I cannot get in front of that.
So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Oh, shit. And I think you used it there, ho, too.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Come on, Lorenzo.
First carry now for Jordan. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Nigga, you.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick.
I probably should have played it red. It's hard to see.
Better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. He'll return it from the 6.
Oh, I tried to get around in it.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch this move draw quarter. Ready?
Now Saquon Barkley, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him.
I try to be balanced. It's hard, but I try to be.
Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting
I try to
offense.
be like do both.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Oh.
Jones. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, he
the intended target, Saquon Barkley. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Got a man, Slayton. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Stepping up, he's going to keep it, and he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo. Kill. 61, Matchbox Light. Go.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and they're going to him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
I can't get no traction.
2nd and 10.
Shit.
The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge. And the ball carrier did not benefit.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Got it, Saquon.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 16th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one.
And I think the ball's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on players that we're calling, right? The right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the field. Their focus has to really increase as well because so many things coming at you. You got to make sure that you're really locked in on taking care of the ball.
Or if you don't, you cough it up like they did right there.
I think he was going to
From
fumble.
34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check. Crouch. Recon. 132 fighter. Let's go.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones, give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Set. 91.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
Ready, ready. 10-2 start.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Now. Ready, ready.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check 53's mine. Don't get nervous.
Move. Five.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Catch made by Slayton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Protein spill. Snap.
Another try for Barkley. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the game, 17th of the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They
Come on, Jones, you can run with him.
Ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First down, Eagles.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Jabril, what you doing?
It just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Oh, good shit.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly.
I couldn't believe you was able to throw that pass. Yeah, he was open.
And what did we talk with them about?
I didn't think he was going to be able to lead that nigga that way. I'm like, damn, perfect pass.
First downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Hey, that was close.
On his is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
That last throw was tough. That was a tough throw. That was tough. You probably should have.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Hey, look.
Hard.
This is Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Off the play fake. Jones. Flushed out right.
Fuck. Oh, I got it. Oh,
It's complete to Golden Tate.
oh good shit, Tate. Oh, Tate, I'll get out the way.
And
Shit.
he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down.
Oh.
It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 46 yards.
Woo. That whole scared me. Let go. I was like, damn, he came
They
back.
don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Shit.
Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
Nah.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores.
No, I'm streaming the game.
Here around
But
the
I'm
NFL.
on the LAN cable, though. I'm not on Wi-Fi.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida.
Damn.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Set, ready? 60 or.
Record. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Let's go.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Looking in.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete.
How he dropped it?
Those passes out that far wide.
Wow.
Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
Bro,
What it does is
wow.
allows a defender to gain some ground. Come
He
from a
ran
long
all the way
distance
from down there and
have
made
a
you drop
chance
it.
to
I did a
affect the
possession
pass.
catch.
A 31-yard attempt.
Now, you got to come on with it, bro.
And Rosas puts this one through. And
That's
the lead will
crazy.
grow. It's now 17-0. So he gets a shot at atoning
touch
for
on
the
that.
earlier miss here in the 1st half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
It's something. Just trying to figure out what it is.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
Yeah.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use.
Nah, it's really the weather, bro. That's all
Throwing
it is.
again on 2nd down.
Oh,
Wentz
Deshaun
will
caught that?
tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
My
The
nigga dropped
Eagles going
it.
to take the first of their timeouts
Boy.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Watch the twist.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Dancing to his
Don't
left.
hit that nigga.
Yeah,
Go
he's
get
going to keep it here. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here we go. 20. Hey, red 5-2. On here.
To throw again on second down. Wentz. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Yannick Ngakoue racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Wentz gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Come on, y'all. No miracles. Not let him hear
this offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
3 down.
A final shot before half for Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
We got this.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, Foxtrot.
53, Mike.
Get it.
Now Jones.
Catch it. Get Ingram. That's trash. Boy, I'm about to say that's trash. That's trash.
Too much contact to hold on to that one. It's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out,
that's
find his
trash.
outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight.
I thought that was way too
anyone
early.
open.
Good play right here.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Let's get some penetration. Let's go.
Ready.
Jones now. Off play action.
Get it off.
Nowhere
Get it
to
off.
escape, and he goes
Get it
down.
off, bro.
Brandon Graham has
What
now
was 76
recorded 10
doing?
sacks on the
My
season.
old lineman.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to
Who is
begin
that?
their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things
You say who?
kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed
Yeah, I know my trend.
how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How many
time.
plays do you script coming
Some
up?
I beat his ass too.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Wentz now on 1st down. The connection here with Nelson.
Oh, he fumbled it. Get the ball. Come on,
The
bro.
ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coach is screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. On second and a yard. Wentz. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line.
Oh, you gotta, come on, bro. You gotta.
Take it into the
come on, Baker.
For an Eagles touchdown.
I told you who he was throwing it to.
Deshaun Jackson. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I got it. Stone, travel.
No. Check 50. Check 50.
25.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got it.
Got it, Barkley.
Touchdown, Giants.
There you go.
Saquon Barkley, 72 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Hit him.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Howard.
Ooh, good tackle, Lorenzo.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wentz. He'll hit Jackson, complete. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Oh, I missed it.
Finds Howard complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches
you gotta
the
pick
8-yard
that.
line.
That's on me. That's on me. I gotta
He got
pick
29 yards that time.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Sunday. Let's go.
56. Check 56.
Hey, Charlie.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Good save.
From behind, and he's going to be driven down. Yannick Ngakoue, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta
he's
take
able to work
that.
it here to the 8-yard line. They'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch,
Oh, you
but
gotta
now
get
they're
there.
up against a 3rd and goal. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, 57.
Check 26. Check the hot read.
Shotgun now for Wentz. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. From the left hash, should be a fairly
off.
easy one here.
Damn.
And his kick is indeed good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And
Yeah,
yeah, points
true.
went against
Throwing
them.
the shit
That
out this
feels a
zone now.
whole lot better running off the field.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
53. Mike 53. No chance.
Topper. Hit it.
On 1st down, here's Breida. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Good shit, boy.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
He don't know no better.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Weapon.
53 is the mic. Oh, here we go. Oh.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's got some space here.
Woo!
Take it all in.
Good shit, Saquon. Bring it home.
Saquon Barkley, 57 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Okay, fellas.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, nowhere to go.
Good shit,
He
Darby.
lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line.
Good.
Let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Rosas True Blue on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. They'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, you still there, man. I don't know how I lost to anybody in the division. I ain't the only people I played in the division is you.
And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're
I know I didn't lose to the Cowboys.
Game long.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
You know what's crazy?
If I said, what are you doing in games like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
I think you're going to be...
This will be taken very short. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Go get him.
Buying time to his under pressure again, and down he.
That nigga Lorenzo clowning. Oh, yeah. Oh, you trying to take him out the game? Hit, boys.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Let's go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passing we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them up.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right?
Come on,
the best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now.
Man. Sorry, I'm glad the Johns fired their coach, boy. I'm a Johns fan, so.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Huh?
A first carry for the Clemson man.
When I was
on the ground
when I first started playing football, Jesse Armstead came to our football practice.
Take that one right there.
I have a favorite football team yet.
And they won't put the onus.
He was playing for the Giants at the time
in order to bring this one home.
I got him.
Get it.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida.
Yeah. Nah,
Give him
Jesse
3
Armstead
yards
was
there
nice.
as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass.
And then
but that didn't stop them at
Tiki
all
Barber
from
was my favorite
understanding what was
player.
going on
Then
when
they
they
drafted
decided to
Eli
run the
Manning.
football. They just
Me and him got the same
stopped
birthday.
for almost no gain.
Shit.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off.
The niggas won me
And he
2
says it
Super
went out of
Bowls.
bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. They'll look to throw here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Nigga doubling your ass.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You said
Lorenzo Carter in there for the sack. And
so we had to update the roster.
All-time record. That's number 19 on the year. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6.
Nah. We start the new season. Everything gonna be fresh.
Back to throw.
Oh, good shit.
That will be incomplete.
It's so, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the niggas' ratings is today, that's the ratings you're going to play with.
The defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Eagles send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. And it's fielded at the 34. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I'm surprised y'all made the playoffs. I'd have heard niggas the Eagles got in real life.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tate steps away to his left.
Oh, that's a bad
Thrown
pass.
across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get
everybody beat the Cowboys at the end of the year.
Now back to throw.
Oh,
and chased out left. He'll try and run it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone.
Damn, that nigga got right by me.
Over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh!
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Here we go, here we go. 35's the Mike. Let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, shit.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Giants 45, Eagles 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Let's get out of here. No injuries, no nothing. Let's get the fuck about this home.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season at 11-5. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, despite